So okay, so that means that I'm half alien too, right? I'm half alien. I'm half alien. I'm half alien! Why wouldn't I? I mean, my dad is the greatest superhero in the world! Besides Batman. It's pretty much the greatest birthday present ever! Oh, what should I be called, though? What about, well, Superboy's taken, right? So what about, Dragon Eyes, but with a Z, or Supremo, or, Kid Wonder, Superman 2, or, what's that smell? I know this. After you came to visit us at the Batcave, my father and your dad went to investigate some problem at the Watchtower. Something had hit it the night before, knocking out their communications. They thought it was some random space debris. But odds are, it was the hive mind. We have to go to space. It's, little cramped. Yeah, I get it. Your grandfather likes to monologue almost as much as mine. All right, let's do this thing. Is that a blanket? It looks completely stupid. Ready? Jor-El said the rocket has a built-in stealth function. We shouldn't show up on any radar.
Jonathan, could I borrow your dad for a minute? Have you heard from the Watchtower lately? Last night?
I haven't been able to raise them on comms. I'm suspicious.
Green Arrow, is that you? Understood. Keep me updated as to your progress.
Something's off.
Watchtower, Batman, security code 0x-11, docking.
Let's do a full sweep.
The boys. I was worried. You're enjoying this a bit too much.
You're taking this a lot better than I thought you would. Yeah. It's been really hard not to tell you, but keeping you and your mother safe is my top priority. That means being on call. My job, my real job, is helping the world. Standing for truth, justice, and the American way, wherever that takes me.
Awesome.
Sometimes. But as glamorous as you might think this is, it takes me away from you and your mother. And you should know it's dangerous. It's a real sacrifice.
No, none of us are. Jimmy, there are aliens. They reach into your... Jimmy, my son is out there. I know he's in the middle of this, and I need to help him. I thought maybe I could slip onto the midday program, warn people, but... I don't know who's been taken over. No, nothing like him. I think I know how to stop them, or hurt them anyway. We have to figure out a way to tell everyone. Get the word out. Jimmy, you're a genius.
And I'd like to remind you that I've been saying this day would come for some time. You've written op-ed after op-ed about my paranoia with regards to extraterrestrials, and now...
What?
Of course I want to help. That's all I've ever wanted to do. But, in return, a front-page apology and endorsement by you in the next election. Why's that? Do we have a deal? My fellow Americans, we're faced with a crisis of global proportions. It's been brought to my attention that an extraterrestrial being has begun to take over our world. I urge you to remain calm and allow yourself to be taken by the almighty Starro.
You have sought to thwart my plans, but Starro cannot be defeated. It is time. You should be grateful. Your kind was destroying the planet. Now, there is no crime, no poverty, no rich, no poor, no more destruction of the environment. Correct. And then I'll move to the next planet. And the next. With the technology that you've accumulated, my kind will take over the universe. And there is nothing you can do to stop it.
Miss Lane! Miss Lane! Mr. White's been trying to get a hold of you. Some sort of global pandemic has hit the southern states, and he wants you at the front line. What? Are you okay, Miss Lane? Aliens? Well, you mean like Superman? Oh, gee, Miss Lane. The only way you could do that is if you were the president. He's allowed to break into broadcasts in the case of emergencies, but I'm seeing... Ah, shucks, Miss Lane. So that's why you couldn't hit anything. You're blind.
Whatever, Melvin.
Ah, listen, can't see Kent. I think you need to apologize for losing our game. But I could be on the team if I wanted to. But only nerds with good grades are allowed to play, and I'm no nerd. Shut it, Kenny. You know what? Maybe I'll just make Jonathan here do my homework. And then I'll join the team, and we'll never lose again.
Everything's fine. We were hit by some sort of space debris. And then there was one.
Yes, sorry. We're having trouble with the comms. Whatever hit the Watchtower knocked out a couple transmitters, but we're almost up and running. Of course, Batman. Watchtower out.
Get him! This is my town, Batman. Oh, come on, Batman. Let's come to an agreement, huh? I'll promise to be a good bird and you let me fly the coop. Hey, little help here!
Honestly, Jonathan, I expect more from you, and I'm sure your mother and father do too.
But Melvin...
You know Melvin has issues. People like that need more sympathy and patience, and maybe if you have the heart, they deserve friendship.
You're kidding me.
No, I'm not. People like Melvin, they're hurt. They lash out. But you take the time to get to know them, well, they'll be the most loyal friend you'll ever know.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Just think about it. Now, if you were any other kid, you'd be suspended. But as it is, I put in a call to your mother, and she said, and I quote, "I'll be there to make sure he never does that again." I hope you learned your lesson, young man. Damn, I am good at my job.
No patrol tonight. We've been called up to the Watchtower for some emergency. Damien, only the Titans have been called to the Watchtower, and... well, you've never officially been inducted, so... No! Damien, we've taken a vote. We don't want you on the team. You're just too... violent, and don't do well with others. We're a team. We need to work as one, and I'm sorry to say this, but you don't care for anyone but yourself. Sorry.
There has to be another way. What, honey? Yeah, you know what? I was wrong. Here's my phone. Have some fun.
Yes. You are from a long line of heroes and scientists. The House of M lives in you now. It's important that you understand who you are and where you've come from. Embedded in the crystals before you is the total accumulation of all literature and scientific fact from dozens of other worlds, spanning the 28 known galaxies. Yes, that is a spore from the alien known as Starro.
Starro?
A parasitic creature that can produce millions of spores. These spores, such as you have in your vial, are then deposited onto an unsuspecting planet, taking control of its populace, effectively controlling the planet until the hive mind can then drain it of life unabated.